Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the Spellbinders latest steals and deals. Video is a little bit late because I was out of town. I went to Orlando for my birthday, which was on the 10th. Yay! Had a great time with the family. We went to Disney World and all the fun. I just returned. I took a look at the sale while I was up in Orlando, and I saw some goodies in there. Super steals, and deals on all sorts of things. This sale is called the Love Stinks Sale, which is a very interesting name, but it's not a Valentine's sale, so it's not all Valentine themed products. It's just a lot of different things, including cardstock. Thumbs up for that. There will be timestamps in this video. Also, crafters, Kit Club is out and available until the 27th of this month. I'll link my Kit Club video here. And you will get a free gift with a $75 purchase. If I'm saying something wrong, I'll put a note here on the screen because it's been a long week. I need a vacation from the vacation, but it was still a fabulous time. Also, crafters, at the top of the description box below, I will have categories like dyes, BetterPress, lots of BetterPress is on sale. BetterPress ink is on sale. Some embossing folders, hero arts, wax seal stamps, hot foil rolls, glimmer plates as well. Also, crafters, don't forget, check your rewards. Remember, rewards at Spellbinders equals cash. So you can definitely check and see how much you have from any previous sale or if you've been just shopping in general, because all these new collections, thumbs way up for that too. Love that. Also, you get free shipping at $125. Alrighty, crafters, let's get into this sale. Let's get started. First up, crafters, ColorWheel Cardstock is on sale. Not the 8.5 by 11, but 12 by 12. This is how the whole collection starts with the new ColorWheel Cardstock, all 48 sheets. I'll link my ColorWheel video here if you want to see up close what each color looks like. After that video, there is another video where I compare it to the older Essential Cardstock, which I do have a lot of. But this is 12 by 12 inch size. There are lots of colors of the 12 by 12. 10 sheets in a pack, same 110-pound cardstock. It is $10.39 from $12.99 for 12 by 12. I'm also showing you the color chart while I'm talking. This is a sampling of the colors. So it always starts out with Poppy. This is a brand new pack. 10 sheets. This is 8.5 by 11. Favorite of mine. Here is Pomegranate. Another favorite of mine, Blush. Tutu is so pretty too. Love this pink. And another favorite, Dahlia. You will see a lot of these colors in action on a lot of the card examples I'm going to show you. So if you've been curious about this beautiful cardstock, this might be the time. I always suggest getting cardstock when it's on sale. Yes, it is 12 by 12. You can trim it down, use the scraps to make beautiful flowers and such. Or with the 12 by 12, if you're using an electronic die cut machine, let me know how it works on your Cricut. Also, crafters, to go along with the ColorWheel Cardstock that's on sale, there's also some of those swatch dies. The color swatch petal die and the color swatch wheel. I did not see the new stacked petal, okay? This is not brand new right now, so this will be on sale soon too. These are fabulous. This is what the color swatch petal looks like. It's coming in at $12 from $23.99. That's a steal. Color swatch wheel, which will look like this. It's coming in at $21.95 from $31.35. Also a great deal. Look at the swatch petal. So this is all 48 colors. So the chart I showed you, we'll have it in order. Follow the order of the chart because when you get into certain colors, that's when it gets wonky. Like right here, these start to match. You see this and this? Windy and breezy, very close together, things like that. So I love to keep the cardstock in the order that Spellbinders has it, which starts with red poppy and ends with classic white. Alrighty, so this is a fun one. You use this die in the back to cut here, and I use 110-pound cardstock. Just go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and get their cheap cardstock here for that one. And then put the color here with this, and then that's a reinforcer. So this is so fabulous. There is even a stamp set for it, not on sale, where you can get all 48 colors, but you can write it out too if you don't want to use a stamp. Stamp is very easy to work with though. You can hand stamp. And then here is the color swatch wheel. Color swatch wheel will give you 6 separate panels, so you can do all your favorite color combinations. You can customize it too. You can also trim it down. Let's say you only have 5 colors. You can cut off one And if you're using a different cardstock, notice here I have Hero Arts Azalea, Spellbinders Older Essential Cardstock Persimmon. So I put the 2 older colors here and then the newer colors over here. Thumbs up for fun. Look at that. So you can customize this too. You don't always have to use it with only Spellbinders cardstock. It can do triple and quadruple duty with all your cardstock. This is fabulous. This is fabulous, okay? Both of them on sale, and they both have reinforcers to make this last year after year. Use a 110-pound cardstock here, and in the back, it'll last you a very long time, okay? Alrighty, so these are on sale along with the 12 by 12 paper. Just had to tell you guys about that because those supplies are always a winner, especially when they're on sale. Okay, crafters, now I'm into dies, and these are die deals, steals, and more. Love, 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 love. Let's start off with a favorite of mine, and this was a die set that either won an award from Spellbinders or was nominated. Really, really fun set. This is called Flying High. This is coming in at $11.50 from $22.99. Has a beautiful little cockatoo, and then look at all that foliage fun. So this is a 2-for-1 die set. There is also the Free Hugs Oscar die. This is coming in at $10 from $19.99. There's also the Pretty Birds die, but this one is not on sale, okay? I didn't see it in the sale. But these two, thumbs way up for that. If your budget is tight, I suggest getting this one because of the 2-for-1, and at $11.50, that's a steal, and you can make a lot of cards with this, as you're going to see in my example. Look how pretty the cockatoo is. Look at the branch. Look at the foliage. Love, love, love. It's similar to this. Then you can deconstruct it and have fun. Look at that. And this die set is on sale too that you can incorporate with it. Pretty. Here is the Free Hugs Oscar. And with Free Hugs Oscar, you notice I'm using the foliage and the flowers from Flying High. Mix, match, and play. Even on this one, I was using some of the foliage with the Pretty Birds, okay? But your winner in this set, which was also an award from Spellbinders or nominated, this little set right here, Flying High. By far winner, okay? It's just a gorgeous set. Love, love, love Flying High. This one is cute too, but this is the gorgeousness. And elegant as well. All right, crafters, up next, this is from the Classic Road Legends collection. Timeless Truck is coming in at $11.50 from $22.99. Speedometer die, this one is coming in at $20.29 from $28.99. The rest of the die sets like Muscle Car and all that, I don't see them. But this is what the Timeless Truck looks like. Also, this Sentiment die set, the word die set is a small die set. That's on sale. $8 from $15.99. I can't find a die set. Really, really cute. It does have Happy Father's Day. Look at the truck. Love. But here is the muscle car with the speedometer. Fun. Here is also the other classic car with the die from the speedometer as well. And the Sentiment Happy Birthday. There's also a stamp and die set for this too, okay? These two are on sale, and also the word die. Fun, 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 fun. Love that set. Perfect for the beginning of the year now. Lots of Father's Day cards, birthday cards, and more. Up next, crafters, from the Happy Hour collection, Olive Martini. I talked about it in the last sale when this was going on clearance. I'll put it here on the screen if it's still in stock and how much it is. Sunset in a Glass. I don't see it in this sale, so this was a steal. But this is the sister to it, Olive Martini, which is now coming in at $13.50 from $26.99. Love that. Also in this sale, there is the Tropical Flare. This is $10.50 from $20.99. Look at all the fun bits. You just saw some of the bits from this die set right here with Flying High. Thumbs up. Mix, match, and definitely play. Love, 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 love. So to complete this set, if you do love these sets of glass, there is another set as well. Love on the Rocks. Not in this sale, but this is a fun one too. Put those in your wish list if you don't own them already. Alrighty, so here is Olive Martini. Dress Holiday with the holiday add-on. And here it is all year round. Look at that. So super fun, so super pretty. Tropical Flare by itself. Tropical Flare with the Sunset in a Glass. Tropical Flare, lots of Tropical Flare. Could you use this with the martini? Of course, just put it down here, have some flowers, have some fun. Also, here is Love on the Rocks, masculine, feminine. So you can turn these masculine and feminine too. Just change up the colorway. Have fun. Lots and lots of fun. So I'm glad to see Olive Martini is on sale and a steal at half off. $13.50. Love that. Up next, crafters, from the La Dolce Vita collection. This was in the Weekender last year. Ciao Spaghetti. Amalfi Breeze. Charles Spaghetti is $10 from $19.99. Amalfi Breeze, $8 from $15.99. Love Charles Spaghetti. This is so fun. This would be great too for Valentine's every year. Here it is as intended. So you get that piece for the lower half of the face. You get the lips. You get the word ciao. You can choose to use or not. And then you get the fun spaghetti. Love. Here it is on two A2 cards. So fun. Here it is deconstructed by Yana during the Weekender with just using the lips and then the sentiment. No face. Still love. Here it is deconstructed even further. Just using the spaghetti. Love that as well. Here is an example of Amalfi Breeze. Look at this young lady. This is great for your holiday crafting, spring break, summer, cruising, vacation. Up next, crafters, Sailor's Light. This is a large die of the month. This is a fabulous set. This is perfect for the start of the year. This is coming in at 30 from 40. Look how gorgeous this is. It comes with so many beautiful layers and tells a story. We have water, land, we have a lighthouse, we have mountains. So super pretty. So 30 from 40, this is a winner. Great for storytelling cards. Love that. Remember this from the last sale? It's still in this sale too. Crafty tools and labels and icon. What makes it special in this sale? These two are a bundle on sale for a steal. $14.39 from $47.98. Individually, if you only want to get one or the other. This is also a super steal. Crafty Tools, $7.50 from $24.99. Labels and Icon, $6.90 from $22.99. So I guess when you add up the two, it still comes around to that $14. But fun, 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 fun. Love, 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 love. Then in this sale, which was not in the last sale, these two fun ones that can work with all of this. So all four of these can give you all those crafty cards. If you're making lots of cards for crafters, you go to crops and such. This is all super fun. Push pin note. This is coming in at $7.50 from $14.99. This is a fabulous one. This is even great to use on cards if you're a teacher or you make cards for kids, because you can put notes here and you can write something, or on the inside of the card with the little push pin. You'll see the example. Very, very fun set. Unique. Love it. Love how it layers up too. And how the pin looks 3D. Love that. Real color. This is a viewfinder. This is coming in at $11 from $21.99. Let me give you a measurement on how wide this is. This is 4¼ inch, okay? So it would be right out there on your A2. So I did crop my example, but let me show you some fun that you can have with this. Here is the push pin. That's the push pin. Look how fun that is with the note. And there is a set with this as well. And look at that, the labels and icon. And then look at the washi. I love the washi set. Like this here is like my by far favorite here with the crafty tools along with this. You see the washi, the scissors, which I didn't use, but the glue bottle, the paintbrush, and then here is the labels and icon. And at these prices, you can afford to get both for the price of one. Here is the push pin again. I love this little bottom piece where you can change the color too, just to give it even more movement. And then here is the reel. I just use a section of it, put pattern paper here or anything, and look how it embosses numbers too and everything. I think this is so fun. So you can bring in this with this, definitely these with this, and have lots and lots of crafty fun, okay? Fantastic deals, crafters. Speaking of deals, here are two more steals. Up and Away Dies and Fly a Kite. These are both by Simon Hurley. Up and Away is coming in at $6.60 from $21.99. That's a super steal. Fly a Kite, $9 from $29.99. Also a super steal. Now let's look at my examples. Look how fun this is. Up and Away would give you the boy and the girl. These are my kids when they were much younger, but they're not that young anymore. Here is the kite right there. So you can have lots of fun with just this, with the kids and the kite. You don't even have to have a kite. They can be holding a balloon here. My birthday wreath add-on, which is not in this sale, but you could have the string and then have my balloon. So you could have balloons being held instead of the kite too. Mix, match, play. Birthday card, you might want to do balloons. Why not? Fly a Kite. We'll make these styles of kites. So 3 different styles of kites. Super fun. Larger sizing than that one. Up next is this fun die set, Frog Prince. And I don't even like frogs in real life, but I do like the die frog. I found that out the hard way because I made so many cards with it. This is $11 from $29.99. That's a super steal. This is great for a lot of masculine cards or anybody that's into all this type of reptile stuff, frogs and such. But it is still cute. If you want to do the Princess and the Frog too, look at the Frog Prince. Isn't that adorable? You get this little toadstool mushroom. You get all the little vegetation. You get Daisy and the frog that you can have with the crown or without. And this background layer, which you see here. Mix, match, definitely play. Put the crown behind, bring the crown forward. Just have lots of fun. This is me having way too much fun using a cloud stencil in the back. Layers of this with an embossing folder. And then bits and bobs and all sorts of goodies with this. Love, 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 love this set. Even though I don't like frogs. Real frogs, forget it. But this kind of frog, fine. There is a stencil with it as well. I didn't see it in the sale. But look at the little froggy. So cute. I'll go back and check if the stencil is on sale because the stencil is fun too to create a whole scene. Up next, look at this fun one. This is Go Kart Go. $12 from $23.99. That's a steal. Half off. Look at the car. And here I have the bunny, but you can also have a monkey. And then look at the balloons and look at the different styles of balloons. Could you use the kids that I just showed you with this? Of course. Okay, crafters, I just caught my camera doing like it was blowing out or something, so I changed the settings. I think the video should be better now. Such a fun little set. Love, love, love. It comes with these little flowers too, which I cut in little pieces and then put it on the car. I was having so much fun with this card. Look at that. So cute. The balloons can be used within the collection and outside of. These also, the characters or the car by itself. Mix, match, and definitely play. Up next, crafters, the Gorgeous You dies are on sale. All of them. Thumbs up for that. Gorgeous You Florals. This is a steal. $9.50 from $18.99. Here you see two of them. Spellbinders sent me one. I bought one. I may get a third one because this is a fun set just to work on its own. And then Gorgeous You Perfume. This is also a steal. $13.50 from $26.99. This took a long time to get to that place. When it would go on sale, it would be like 25% off and then everything else would be like a deeper discount. That's a great deal on this. So that's a steal for this one. Gorgeous You Makeup Bag. This is $20.99 from $29.99. The 2D embossing folder of this month with the little hearts, that you could use with this. That's what I was referring to in the video with the bag. If you wanted to do like a texture instead of using this drop-in die. Fun set. Love, and you'll see my examples in a second. And then Gorgeous You Makeup. This is a deal. $25.87 from $36.95. Fun, fun, fun set. There is nail polish, blush, mascara, lipstick, lip gloss, some sort of potion. Beauty potion. And then your eyeshadow palette. So fun. So let me show you what it would look like. That's the makeup. Isn't that just great? Look at the perfume. So gorgeous. And then here is a little purse. Just so fun. This is great for tweens. This is great for your best friend. This is great to give fellow crafters. If you're making them a little gift thing with some little lip gloss or chapstick or something, you can also make little tags with this. Look at the sizing. So fun. Love, 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 love. And I'm so happy to see some steals with it. Here is the beauty of the Gorgeous You Floral. You can use it by itself. Here it is with Paul Antonio's BetterPress Sentiment on super sale too. Look at that. So super pretty. So this can work within the collection with the makeup and everything or outside of, all on its own. That's why I got a second set. Yay. Look how pretty that is. Love it. Just a fabulous die set. Gorgeous You Floral. Comes together very easily too. Up next, crafters, this is called the Stitch Study Nook. And you can choose to stitch or not. If you choose not to stitch, then it would just have the dot detail or just don't use the drop-in. So there's a drop-in here for the chair detail, which gives a tough look anyway. So you could just have that without the stitching. Look at little shade with it. This is so fun. And the cat. This is coming in at $26.25 from $35. Love, love, love all year round. You can make it a moody scene, darker in the background, like an academia, like the dark academia. You could have that to give somebody for their birthday. Love. Up next, crafters, is the Lock and Key Mailbox. This is great for Valentine's and all year round. Look at the flowers. You could put hearts on this too. This is coming in at $30 from $40. This is a large die of the month. It has the mailbox. It has a little lid. It has these beautiful flowers here and an envelope and a sentiment. Speaking of love, here's another winner. This is Step Into Spring. This is $20.25 from $27. Love, love, love. This is perfect for right now all the way through your Easter crafting. Look at the shoes with the bow that comes with it. Without the bow, look at the socks. So pretty. Look at the flowers on the inside here. Look at the flowers outside here. There are so many examples of this. It's a gorgeous set. And then I decided to extend it and make it Dorothy. See the red glitter shoes in the dress? Yay! Love, 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 love. So fun. So $20.25 for a winning die set. This is also a great set if you want to get your kids into crafting, your tweens and such. They would love to craft with this. Then they could pick their color of shoes and the color of socks. And it's a very easy die set to work with. At this sizing, all of this can fit in the Spellbinders Platinum Scout, the mini die cut machine, if you want to use that as well, okay? Love. Up next, speaking of spring and Easter, here is some fun with the Dancing Hoppy Bunnies Everywhere die set. This is a large die that's coming in at $30 from $40. This was a past Kit Club goodie, but this is a every year timeless beauty. You can make your dancing bunny so her legs can move like so. You see it? And you can also make it stationary. So I have a boy one and a girl one because this set was so cute. I had to make them both ways. It comes with Easter eggs, flowers, so much fun, but I love the outfits and the cuteness. So 30 from 40 for a fabulous Easter die set. You can make lots and lots of Easter cards. Love, 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 love. Up next, crafters, here is this past Kit Club steal. This is Blooming Hello dies. As a matter of fact, this is a super steal. $6 from $27. So you get the big H, and this is your foliage base. So it has all the leaves, and then these little dots are the placement for the flowers, like what you see here. And then you get the rest of the letters to spell hello here. So you get the big H. This is tone on tone though, so I know it's hard to kind of see. So let me tilt because it is nighttime. Look at that. Up next, look at this beauty. Perfect for the beginning of the year, all year round actually, but definitely the beginning of the year going into summer. This is a beautiful die set. Will make very elegant cards for all your friends and family. Botanical Atrium. This is coming in at 30 from 40. This is a previous large die of the month. Look at this beauty. It will fit on an A2. I just stretched it out because I love the embossing folder as well. Definitely check out all those embossing folders that are on sale too. You'll see some steals in there. And embossing folders get retired from time to time. So I have to keep up on all these embossing folders because I have a lot of them that have been retired. If you have a whole wish list with embossing folders, definitely check out which ones are super steals. You will see it marked down. Look at all the fun here. And the foliage can work on its own or used here with the atrium. Look how pretty that is. Love, 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 love. So 30 from 40. Winner. For the beginning of the year, here's some on the farm fun. This can go all year round as well, but I definitely think it does have that whole spring, Easter, summer feel and can work into fall too. So on the farm has these cute farm animals. All of it is on sale. The cow is coming in at $12.50 from $24.99. Crafters, I might not put Hey There Cow stamp and die set. Every set does have a coordinating stamp with it. High quality photopolymer stamps. Thumbs up for that. Because of space limitations, I may put just cow stamp and die or on the farm stamp and die and then just put cow and then put the link for it, okay? So I'm detailing and linking everything I'm talking about. This is a fun one. Counting sheep. This is coming in at $10.50 from $20.99. The pig, $8.50 from $16.99. So super cute. Spring chicken with the chick. So fun. This is $6 from $11.99. That's a great deal. Honk honk geese. This is $6 also from $11.99. So fun. Let's look at all my examples of all this animal on the farm fun. I made every single one of them. Here they are on an A9 card. Not everything. An A9 card is 8.5 inch long by 5.5 inch tall, okay? Look at that. There is a cow, sheep, the little pig, and the chicken with the chick. And look at all the fun. This die set, I believe, is retired. I can't remember the name right now because it's been a long day, but they go together, the barn. Here is the sheep by itself. Look how fun that is. Here is the pig by itself. Again, super duper fun. Here is the chicken with the chicks as a family. Love that. And I love that you can put little clothes on them or have them au naturel. And then look at the geese with their little doodads, the little scarf and the hat, and then the puddles of water. I love this set. If you love this set when it first introduced, but you were like, $20 each one, now you can get like basically the whole thing. It's definitely under $40 now if you get the whole thing, like 30 something dollars. If it was in your wish list, this might be the time. So fun. Look at that. Love the cow. Love, 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 love. Fun, fun, fun set. Up next, switching things, this is the reversible Royal Court die set. If this was on your wish list, this might be the time. $30.09 from $42.99. This is a very big die set. There is a lot going on here, but boy, when you make the cards, they are fun. There is the king. Look at him holding his scepter and everything and his little armor, all that fun. Look at the queen. That's me for my birthday last year. And look at this queen too, or princess. This also goes with the Jack of all trades collection. This BetterPress is on sale, but I'll talk about it when I get to BetterPress, okay? So if these are on your wish list, some of the collection is on sale, okay? Definitely check it out. Next to this, I'll put /COLL. That means the collection, and you'll see what is on sale and what's not on sale in this collection. If you love this, this is great for masculine cards as well, with the whole card playing, or hey, if all the girls meet up to play poker, thumbs up for that too. Make some cards. Love that. Up next, we have a super steal on some word dies. These are fabulous. On this set, you're seeing 4 separate word dies, and they all come with the shadow, all of them. Thumbs up for that. That gives you nice dimension. Family is on sale, $2 from $11.99. Super steal. Also, happiness is on sale, $2 from $11.99. Christmas and December, this is 2 words. This is $3 from $14.99. Hey, $1 more and you get both words. Love that. And they do have a longer size, okay? This is under 5 inches wide, but this is great for cards and also your scrapbooking, mini album making, okay? Some of the rest have been retired. And then My Hero, this is coming in at $3.57 from $11.99. Also, super steal. Love. Here is an example of the Christmas word die on an A2, so it can work on an A2 card. Look at that. Up next, crafters, here's another super steal. Glorious Peacock. This is a beautiful die set that you can layer, make gorgeous cards for anyone. This is coming in at $7 from $29.99. These are the kind of cards that you give fellow crafters. Thumbs up for that. Look how pretty this is. They'll look at it and go, ooh, you did a lot of work, but it's absolutely worth it. Gorgeous cards every single time. Love, love, love. And at $7, that's a super steal from $30. Love that. Also in this sale, Big Cat. So the Big Cat die, which will make something like this without the accessories, just a cat. This is coming in at $12.90 from $42.99. Super steal. Love that. The pug I don't see on sale, so I think the pug is just regular price, but still so cute. So that's the cat and the pug, but the kitty cat is on sale, and here she is fitting on an A2 card. Isn't that fun? The accessories were on sale in the last sale. I don't see them in this sale, so they might have sold out. They might have retired. Up next, this is definitely on the way out. Summertime Wade Pool. This is great now for all your spring break summer crafting. $5.50 from $27. Another super steal. Look at this. And it's interactive too. The interaction is right here. You'll put a little pop dot here, okay? You can have the ice cream. You can also make a hippo. It can be a duck floaty or a turtle floaty. Isn't that fun? Or no floaty. Just have the ice cream cone by itself, just standing. This here you can use for a lot of cards just by itself with the ice cream cone too. Super duper fun. And you get the sentiment happy day and chill. So for $5.50, that's a fun one. Up next, crafters, here's another steal. Serenade Sentiments die. $12 from $23.99. You get the sentiments, happy birthday, and they all come with the shadow. Birthday wishes, thank you for, grateful, and thankful. Look at thank you here. So super pretty. Here is thankful, perfect for your fall crafting. This is all year round. This is all year round also with the happy birthday. Great sizing, works perfectly on an A2. Here it is, perfectly on a mini slimline. Love, love, love. And at $12 for a sentiment die set with so many sentiments and a shadow, that's a steal at $12 for something like this. You can use this, mini albums, scrapbooking, your journals and such, okay? Love. Up next, crafters, this is a fun die set. Grand Tropical Flamingos. This is 30 from 40. If I'm running out of space, I'll just have the word flamingos and you'll know it's only this set. This is a 3-for-1 die set. Large flower, flamingos, and then the foliage. All 3 of them can be 3 separate things that they can be used together or on their own. Here is our card using it as intended. The flamingos face each other as a couple. This is great too for all your travel cards and such, vacation and everything. Here is the large flower. The foliage can work with the flower, outside of. Just so much fun, and I love all the movement with all of this. Here are 2 examples with 1 flamingo. Look at the large flowers, both on a 5x7 and an A2. Here it is for the holidays. Just put a little Santa hat there. Isn't that so cute? Love that as well. Here it is with the flamingo layered on top of the flowers. Here it is with just the flowers and the foliage. Thumbs way up for this set. I love this set. Of course, living in Florida, this is a great set too. So Grand Tropical Flamingos, 30 from 40. Great set. And lastly, crafters, 2 foundation dyes are in this sale. This is a deal. That's your steal. Let's start off with the steal first. This is Essential Hexigem, $8.40 from $27.99. This is on the way out. If you want a foundation dye that's about to retire and you've been thinking about it, it's on your wish list, this is definitely the time. 14 dyes in this set. Largest dye is 3 3/4 of an inch wide, 5.5 inch tall. Then there is the underwater tunnel dye. This comes from the Tunnelscapes collection. $23.09 from $32.99. That's still a good price for this fun storytelling die set. It also has some brothers and sisters, Tunnel Cloud, my favorite, and Rainbow Slice. Put these in your wish list if you don't own them already, especially this one. But this one is on sale now. So let's talk about them. Let's start off with Essential Hexigems first. Because of its great diamond geometric shape, it really does work well if you want to do masculine cards. This is from the last day of the Crafty Advent Calendar. Look at the layers. I have a layer here and a layer here just to highlight this in the center for St. Patty's Day. So fun. Here's another card that can go either masculine or feminine with a interactive little octopus here. You could put any image right here with the legs swinging. So even the little bunny can work with this card. And these are both A2. Here is just a sentiment just to break the busy background and then giving you the focal point here and here. Here is a busy background with the pattern paper, and then here is a focal point right here in the center because you get so many dice. You can just have so much fun with it. Again, breaking that background. You see all the geometric shape right here? Although it has a lot going on the top of it, but still you can see it. Here are 2 more examples with Fog cardstock. And Fog is both Essential and ColorWheel cardstock. Fabulous cardstock. Treat yourself to a pack. Look how pretty it is with pink too. Here it is with the books. See the busy background here with the embossing. Right here, now it's quiet and you can see the flowers in the books, and over here with the skates and see the busy background again. Great set. It does have a shaker dome. Shaker domes are also on sale in this sale. I think there are $2 from $7.99. Right under this, I'll put shaker dome so you can check it. But there is a shaker dome that matches this, okay? Love that. Here are 2 examples of what shaker domes are. You see the dimension on it. Look how pretty that is. So this is the one for Essential Hexigem. This is the one for Fresh Picked. This will go along with the Fresh Picked die. This die set I believe is retired. But if you own it, get some domes. Yay, love that. Up next, the underwater tunnel. So you get 3 scenes that can layer. Then you get some marine life, which is so much fun. Here it is with one of the small die of the month, I believe. And out here, I have the little coral. Look how it tells the whole story right there. I just think this is so fun when it tells a story. Here it is for Halloween, for the background. And here it is with the 3 layers. And then some fish. The fish die is an add-on, but look at all the marine life. Here it is, outer space. So you can have lots of fun. See all the different stories that I can tell with this die set? Such a winner. All right, crafters, there are so many fun BetterPress sets on sale. And let's start off with the only item that's from my collection. This is from the Texture and Foliage collection. I'll link my video here so you can take a look at the collection. This is the Birthday Wishes Sentiments, Press Plate and Die. Look at all the fun birthday sentiments. All the way from Age to Perfection, Happy Belated Birthday, Cheers to Another Year. From all of us, it's your special day. Lots of fun sentiments. This is coming in at $17.39 from $28.99. Press or Glimmer die cut one. So super fun. Love, love, love. So $17.39. Winner. Now let's look at how many times I've used it. This many times. On a recent card here with a stenciled image. Look how pretty it is. Glimmered. Black cardstock matte silver hot foil roll if you wanted to get yourself some hot foil rolls that are on sale. Here it is again. Happiest birthday wish. Here it is again. So pretty. This is from the new Regal Reflections collection. I'll link my video here if you want to take a look at that collection. This is brand new. That foundation die, thumbs way up for that too. Here it is with a past kit club. Look at that. It's your special day. Isn't that fun? Here it is. Happy birthday from all of us. Look how fun that is with Simon. That video is coming up next. Happy belated birthday. Fun with florals. This is with Vivid Blooms. This is with Garden Wreath add-on. This is with the seasonal foliage. Look how fun that is. And look at the sentiment here. That's matte silver. That's it pressed out. Again, black and gold. Look at it with Vivid Blooms. Look at it with those florals. Love, 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 love. Here it is for this month's Kit Club. This is a crate exclusive. If you get the All Clubs crate, you subscribe to All Clubs. That's with that die set. There it is pressed out. And here it is also with some meatballs. Isn't that fun? With the Bon Appetito collection. Love that as well. Have fun. Definitely mix, match, and play. Look at that. Some of the sentiments can be used like this and then stacked with another sentiment or be on the inside as well. So this works both outside and inside. And at $17.39 from $28.99, that's a great deal. And you can use it over and over and over again. This is a timeless winner for birthdays. Love that. And you can see I enjoy using it. Even stacking it twice. Happy birthday from all of us. Thumbs up. Love that. Up next, crafters, let's take a moment for some beautiful large calligraphy dies. This is all designed by Paul Antonio. Love, 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 love. So next to the first one that I put slash COLL or Paul Antonio. This is his copper plate, happy birthday and everything BetterPress. That comes with coordinating die. You get the sentiment, happy birthday and happy everything. This is coming in at $13.79 from $22.99. You use this on a lot of cards. You can press or glimmer all of this. These are those larger sentiments. This is from the On Your Wedding Day collection. If you have a wedding to go to or you're planning to take part in a wedding or your gift is something like this, this might be the time. Sending love can be used all year round, so that's part of it. Always and forever, also all year round. So these two can be your anniversary, birthday, everything to your partner and such. On your wedding day and to the lovely couple. So these two are more wedding, these two are more all year round. There are some fabulous steals here. The bundle, which includes all four, is $18.47 from $61.56. Oh my goodness. Steal. Sending love, here's an example, $3.60 from $11.99. So you can buy them individually or you can also do the bundle if you wish. And I will put, like I said, that slash. And if you hit that link, you'll see all of the Paul Antonio goodies. I definitely had to take a moment for this because you use that happy birthday all the time. Here it is on a card, actually without the little die. So here is happy everything and there is happy birthday. Love that. This is a steal at $13.79. Now, on your wedding day, look how pretty that is and elegant. When you want to dial up the elegance, I showed you this earlier to the lovely couple. There it is with the gorgeous hue florals. Here it is with Be Bold Blooms, an oldie but goodie floral die set. Look at the always and forever. And then sending love. Isn't this pretty? Look at that. You can dial up the elegance with these bold sentiments. You can work them on a 5x7 and you can also work them on an A2 with layers. This is 3 layers right here for a shaped card. Isn't that fun? And this is also 3 layers, just using rectangles. Of course, this is precision layering A2 sets A and B, not in this sale, but still fabulous. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So definitely check out all of the Paul Antonio goodies if you have some BetterPress sentiments that are on your wish list. And BetterPress sentiments are your best friend on a lot of cards. When you want to dial up that elegance quickly, I've been showing you so many examples of it. Don't discount it, I'm telling you. Fabulous. Up next, crafters, La Dolce Vita Sentiments Press Plate and Die. This is a fun set. Also, Press and Glimmer Die Cut Once. This is coming in at $13.79 from $22.99. Also a great deal. Look at this. Ciao Bella, Sending Sunshine Just For You. Very, very fun. Here is Thank You. Here is Happy Birthday, Sending Sunshine Just For You with nothing to do with the collection. Just over here. Look how pretty that is on a 5x7. This is a tunnel cloud die I was telling you about. Fun. Yeah, thumbs up again. Love this set right here. Up next, here is some fun from Yana with the daisies. Perfect for spring, going into Easter, summer, maybe even fall, because I know, don't they use like daisies like all year round pretty much? The Daisy Trio press plate, which is a solid press plate. This is a steal. $14.99 from $24.99. This is your super steal. The Daisy Shower press plate, $17.99 from $29.99. This is a 5x7 press plate. Yeah, love, 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 love. I did make both cards A2 cards, but look how pretty they are. And these are reverse press plates, meaning the ink here is what shows here. And then the detail of the flowers is what the ink picks up. Same thing here, okay? So if I had inked this whole thing black, it would have been solid black in here and then the flowers with the detail like that. Again, thumbs way up. Lots of engineering in here. The accompanying stencil is not in this sale, okay? So you would just get the press plate alone. You can glimmer this, color it with your alcohol markers, Copic markers, Olo markers, or you can watercolor, okay? Feeling this, I can tell I pressed it, but I believe I used Olo markers on it anyway. This one I painted, I believe. Look how pretty that is. So great deals on both of these. If these were in your wish list, definitely the time. Up next, crafters, continuing the beauty with Yana Smakula. So definitely check out Yana's Instagram and YouTube. She has some beautiful, elegant, very, very easy to work with sentiment BetterPress sets, which all come with coordinating die for the sentiments. So the all year round one is Crafty Hug Sentiments Press Plate and Die. This one is coming in at $17.99 from $29.99. Then there is Christmas Cheer. This is a newer one. Larger sentiments. You'll see my example. Fabulous. Every Christmas in July on. This is the one to use. Christmas Cheer Sentiments is $17.39 from $28.99. And Home for Christmas. This is your steal. $11.55 from $38.49. More sentiments here, okay? But fabulous nonetheless. So you just saw Crafty Hugs here with Thinking of You. You also saw it here with Happy Birthday. That is glimmered, that is pressed. So glimmered on black cardstock with matte silver, pressed out on porcelain cotton card with black BetterPress ink. BetterPress inks are on sale. Definitely check them out. Look how pretty that is and elegant. Love the sentiments. All right, now let's look at all the other examples I have. The older holiday set is Home for Christmas. Here is Merry Christmas. Look how pretty that is. Season's Greetings, gorgeous. Happy Holidays, gorgeous. Just use that this holiday. Season's Greetings. Look at all the elegance it adds. Even with this fun, playful card. Look how it dials up the elegance. Even here, it dials up the elegance quickly. And here are two more examples. Sending You Christmas Cheer. So fun. This is on sale. So I'll be coming back to the poinsettia, okay? Which I can't find the press plate. So I might as well talk about it now then. The Festive Poinsettia, which is a BetterPress set without the stencil, is coming in at $9 from $29.99. And it is a A2 size. Look how pretty that is. So if this is in your wish list, that BetterPress plate, it also does the reverse. If you ink it up with something blue, that's what you're seeing here. It's a solid press plate just like this. So the ink goes here where it's flat, okay? So definitely check that out if it's been on your wish list. And this is a great deal. As a matter of fact, this is a steal, but so super pretty. Love that. And lastly, with Yana's beautiful holiday sentiments. So it's 2 holiday sets and 1 all year round set. Christmas Cheer. Love it. Press or glimmer. I mostly glimmer it. Here it is with Mickey and Minnie. My greatest present is to have you by my side. Thumbs up. Love the coordinating die too. Look at it with the reindeer. Look how gorgeous it is up here, but then fun down here. It works on playful cards. It also works on elegant cards. Look at it here. Season's Greetings from our house to yours. I love that. This is a winner to use every holiday when you want to make those from our home to yours cards. I'll be home for Christmas. This is actually from the Home for Christmas sentiments. This one. So this one has the smaller sizing, okay? So these two are mix, match, and play for the holidays. You'll have a lot to play with. But this, winner. And it does work on an A2. And also fabulous on a 5x7. If you're making a lot of cards this coming holiday, let's say you promised yourself this Christmas I'm going to do 50 cards or 100 cards. You can do a lot with these sentiments right here on every single card. This is something that you can pre-prep. You glimmer a bunch, die cut them out, store them in a little Ziploc bag, and it will be there ready for Christmas in July, August, September. Don't start then for your 50 cards. You can pre-prep this and just glimmer away. So this is great to pre-prep and get started. My birthday is also great to just go ahead and just keep glimmering away and then have them ready to go for birthday cards. So you're not like pulling out the machine when you need a card quickly or just starting this when you have 50 cards to make, because you're going to be having a lot of die cutting, I'm pretty sure. Up next, here is one of my favorites. I always tell you guys I love this sentiment set. And I'm so sad to see that it might be retiring. I have a feeling it really is because it is a super steal. Bestie Sentiments, press plate and die. This is $6 from $29.99. Press or glimmer and you get all these sentiments. And die cut once. Look at this. It's just a solid plate and then die cut. I have multiples of this. I have it pressed. I have it glimmered in different colors, all sorts of ways. Love, 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 love. I love it for the small sentiments. I love it even for the travel. I love it for the you're my closest friend. I love it for the best friend thing. Also, dance like no one is watching. That's just everything. You saw it here with the cat. You'll always have me. You also saw it here with the mailbox. Have a marvelous time because it's a mail letter. Here is Live in the Moment twice. 2 different floral cards, pressed, glimmer, love. Here it is with my garden wreath add-on. Dance like no one is watching. Look at that size with my flowers. Thumbs up. This is from the beautiful Wreaths collection. I'll put a link below for that too. Not on sale though, but still pretty though. Look how gorgeous that is. Here it is with the Field Notes collection. You are the one I believe in. So there is, you'll always have me. You're the one I believe in, and I'll stand by you forever. So nice small sentiments too. Look how it fits right there in that magnifier, magnet. Here is one of the sentiments and another one here, tied to you with a smile. I love that. Tied to you with a smile. You saw earlier here with the frogs, because see, 2 frogs tied to you with a smile. You get it? Love. So it goes way beyond just this, and it can work with masculine cards too. You're my closest friend. And look at this, even travel. I'm telling you, have a marvelous time. Cruise ship, have a marvelous time. Isn't that fabulous? Love, love. A coworker is going out of town. Wish them the best. You can also say they're your best friend at work, tied to you with a smile. You see how many cards I make? And I have more of them. I just had to pull out some to just show you what I did. But this, winner. And at $6, and you have either a BetterPress or Glimmer, absolutely worth it. You will not regret this one. Up next, crafters, this is the International Sentiments Collection. So the BetterPress is on sale, which you can press or glimmer, 10 sentiments in each. And then here's the coordinating die. 4 languages, French, Italian, Spanish, and German. Each set is $10.19 from $16.99. So that would be $40.80 for all 4. For the coordinating dies, because there is a die set with sentiments as well. Only the Italian Everyday Sentiment word die and the Spanish Everyday Sentiment word dies are on sale. Both of these are $12 from $23.99. That's a great deal. You get lots of sentiments with this. With Spanish, for example, here are the sentiments, and that's the English. Let me pull out the Spanish sentiments over here. So here we have Happy Easter, Merry Christmas, thank you so much, a gift for you. My deepest condolences. A lot going on here, even happy anniversary, congrats. So definitely check out the BetterPress and the die set. I will put these 2 die sets right under this, okay? Look at Gracias here with a stamped image. And then here is my garden wreath add-on with happy birthday in Spanish. There is Italian, and then this is German on this card. So fun. I have more of them. I just couldn't find the other cards. Up next, crafters, this is the Deluxe Deck Press Plate. This is from the Jack of All Trades collection, the one with the cards. So this is like a playing card. This is a great deal at $14.39 from $23.99. This can work for just anything, masculine, feminine. You saw it here with a Royal Court die, and here it is. See, masculine here, pressed out in black. So here it is pressed out in Thunder BetterPress ink, and that's black BetterPress ink. Even the large BetterPress ink pads are on sale too, okay? So definitely check those out. But this, fun, fun, fun. Very, very pretty. I think it does have an elegance to it as well. Love that. Up next, Silly Old Bear Sentiments Press Plate and Die. This is a great deal. This is Winnie the Pooh. $16.19 from $26.99. I adore this cute little set. Of course, I'm going to show it to you with Winnie the Pooh. Here it is with his silhouette die. I found somebody just like me. Isn't that cute? Pressed out. So you can press or glimmer, die cut once. And there is a BetterPress scene right in here. Love that as well. Another BetterPress scene. You see how the sizing, it says a lot, but this nice sizing. I love it for that too. Using it twice. An adventure was going to happen. You're a real friend. And here it is on another A9 card. An adventure was going to happen, and I have all the cuties. Isn't that fun? And it doesn't stop here. This is the press plate. Because of the fun font, it works very well, extremely well with your scrapbooking. Here it is on a scrapbook layout. So let's start over here. Time for a little something. One here, another one here. It's so much more friendly with 2. Now you see what I did? I pressed it out with Thunder BetterPress ink, the gray BetterPress ink. Fabulous BetterPress ink. Gray, black, brown. You use them all the time. And then here, Silly Old Bear. So you see I'm using it here on a scrapbook layout. I think it's gorgeous here. I love the way the font looks on these layouts. I'm never afraid with you, because Gina loves her Pooh and Tigger. And up here, an adventure is going to happen. Oh, we did not get to ride Winnie the Pooh at Disney World because, oh, let me tell you, they had some cheerleading competition and it was jam-packed. So many cheer teams and they were all around the park. So I guess they would cheerlead and then come and hang out at the park afterwards, before, during, I don't know. But it was busy. Still fun though. So we never got to go to Winnie the Pooh because Magic Kingdom was way, way, way too busy. But this is a great set. Get this one if you don't own it already, or put this one in your wish list and get it one of these days. It's a great set. And when it's on sale, best time. And lastly, for BetterPress, a little message sentiments, and this is press plate with coordinating dies. All these sentiments. This is when BetterPress was first introduced. This is a oldie but goodie. $18.50 from $36.99. Here's to another year. So you get sending strength, a little message to say, happy birthday to you. Can you mix this with my birthday set? Why not? Can you mix this with these other sets? Why not? Can you use it with besties sentiments, press plate, and die? Why not? Use something on the outside and then one of these on the inside. And then when it has a coordinating die, you don't have to worry about opening the card and pressing on the inside. Just press it and then stick it on the inside. All of these are individual sentiments with the coordinating die, okay? So at $18.50 from $36.99, an OG but a good G. I'm going to bring this back into rotation, actually. I do like that it says a lot, but the narrow sizing, because I have a habit, a very bad habit. This looks like I purposely did that. I did not. I simply stamp the image, color it up, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, I need a sentiment, and it fit right there. Okay? I always put the sentiment last. I never work sentiment first. The only person I work sentiment first is Paul Antonio, because I'm focusing here first because of how large the sentiment is. Then I build around it, but I do enjoy incorporating dies clearly to bring out the sentiment. When you just work on this alone by itself, it can work. The card is cute, but it's not like, wow. When you bring on the dies, especially florals, hello, so pretty. So pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Alrighty, crafters, that is it for this sale. It's a little late, but you still have time to shop. Definitely check everything below. Hopefully you took some notes along the way. Check your wish list. Check your rewards. Remember, rewards at Spellbinders equals cash. I will have timestamps in this video. Definitely check out the deal on ColorWheel Cardstock. ColorWheel Cardstock does not go on sale often, okay? So when it does, that's the time to get some. Get some of your favorite colors. 12 by 12, little bigger, but hey, good deal. Alrighty, crafters, I will detail and link everything below. Have yourself a fabulous weekend. Definitely check out this fun sale. I'll have this video up as soon as I'm done editing. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, enjoy this sale. Stay crafty, my friends.